go to San Diego. He should totally go on the track walk. F me. That was the worst decision of the year.
To be honest, if it wasn't for Fly, we probably would have been starving that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fed us.
They fed us. They took care of us.
They did.
But you know what's cool?
We wouldn't even ate that day.
Since no one that works for motocross racing or Feld or anything knows how to work a Keurig, we always have lots of coffee, though.
Oh, boy. That was a shot.
Oh, gee whiz. Not this again.
No.
None of the rest of the moto media knows how to work a effing Keurig.
You do know that
we're back on a certain dude's crap list.
I love Weege.
You know
Weege
that
is my
Weege
favorite
likes
moto
us now,
broadcaster.
and we patched this up, so we're good, right? We don't have to.
No. By the way, it was unpatched. Here's what happened. There was a wound on that friendship that we had, and we had a Band-Aid over it, and then two a-holes, I won't mention their names, but their initials are Jason and Kyle, brought a Keurig to Pala and taunted Weege with it.
We were trying to teach
Look
him.
over here.
It was
Look over
110
here. We got to
degrees
come
out.
over and learn.
I
And
remember
it was
vividly
112 degrees,
his
and they had a
direct
coffee maker in the damn hot desert sun.
his direct quote as he walked away, shaking his head and smiling, goes, "Thanks, guys, I appreciate it."
As did everyone
And he
else
said,
that
"Oh,
day.
you guys made it back again or something."
Yeah, exactly.
Like something like that.
He's like, I got to write a memo and make sure you guys aren't invited back.
Maybe
to the
that's
next
why
one.
we don't have A1 yet, dude.
Well,
But he's gotta love that we brought a Keurig out to Paul in 110 degree weather.
I'm going to be in everybody's defense.
Just to teach him how to use it.
In everybody's defense here, I will say this. Weege does have a great sense of humor.
Yes, he does.
He has a very good sense of humor. Unlike some other people that we were talking about before, he does have
Daniel Blair?
He does. Daniel Blair actually has a great sense of humor.
Liar!
No, I get along great with Daniel Blair.
Oh, jeez.
Liar.
Oh, gee.
By the way, you know
I
what's
can't-
weird?
You do
We're
know that
talking-
he's now the co-host with Weege.
Yeah,
he-
but what's
yeah.
crazy is we're talking Supercross and we're talking Weege, which
And I don't
is the
have
best
my
news
application
ever.
back
And
yet.
Dan- and Dan-
Stretch, wait until
Weege-
we get our application back.
Daniel Blair.
Weege will be the broadcaster at Supercross now because of the merger of the Super Friends of Motocross. So we're going to have Weege at
Yep.
Moto and at Supercross, and that's awesome. I'm stoked on that.
Hey, Stretch, you listen now. That nice little midget used to ride for LBZ, okay?
Oh, my God. Hey, how about
I saw
this
that
story?
picture, actually. You sent
Daniel
me
Blair
one.
gets along. I get along
was
great
good.
with Daniel Blair.
Speaking of midgets, by the way,
Speaking now,
how about the new rule that went into effect where no more starting blocks?
One.
What do you guys think of that?
No more start blocks for the shorties.
Yeah, so that
You can't put
eliminates
blocks-
half the pack.
You can't put blocks
Right.
on either side. Like, you know how, like,
Really?
normally I start 450s on, like, a gas can? I always, like,
yeah,
climb
you
up on
were, when you fired up the 450, you
We
were
put
on
you
my,
on there
you
with
were
a-
on my moto stand.
Yeah,
Exactly.
with a cherry picker from the shop. That
Yeah.
we take the 350 off it, put Moto Man on it, jack him up, and drop him on the bike.
Cherry picker.
Exactly. Because I need a little bit of an elevator to get up there to those 450s to
Yeah.
kick them over.
Yeah.
I asked him if he wanted to ride mine today. I'm like, you want to ride my bike? It's right there.
Oh, no.
Chuck."
Yours
He
is
said,
yours
"No,
is
my 80 is fine."
Yes.
You gotta take it off the stand for him.
I had the 80. I had
What
the,
bike were you on today?
I had the 80 out, and I was just fine on that. And then
You were on the 80 today?
I stepped it down to a 65 just
Shut
because
up.
I wanted something with a little bit more
no,
beef to it.
He wasn't on his little
Did you have
bikes
the
today.
two smoker
He got on-
250
he got
out?
on the
He was on his 450, or excuse me, his 254 stroke.
Oh, you were on chill mode today.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
thing's
so-
a sweet.
He was
bike,
still
though.
ripping though. That bike
Yeah,
moves.
no, that's a sweet bike. I
Yeah.
love that bike.
Yeah, I was on the 250X.
It's not as angry as Jason's bike.
But
Mine's angry.
for all intents and purposes, I was riding a CRF 50. Yeah, that's what I was riding.
Before that,
Right.
Yeah, that's the only bike that I can touch the ground
Okay,
on.
but here's what's weird.
He was bummed I didn't bring mine.
I don't look at Joe Shimoda as a short guy. I do not. But I know Shimoda uses start blocks. He's not short. He's not super tall, but he's not short.
Yeah, he's my size.
and he rides
He's 5'6".
on a 250, and he's using starting blocks.
Yeah.
He's going to get hosed off that now. It's crazy.
Well, what they're going to do is start putting lowering links in the bikes. That's all.
They're going to have to because you got guys like Jeremy Martin still racing.
Yeah, they're just gonna
Stretch, is this going to be part of your song list?
Carmichael with the
Yeah,
Triumph.
Ricky Carmichael.
With
Are
the
they going to take
Triumph.
Ricky
Exactly.
Carmichael starting blocks away from his chair at the broadcast booth?
No, they're just going to take the rear shock out.
I think this is going to be part of Stretch's song list.
Like when Joel Albrecht and Krusty 2 took
it
the
is.
shock out.
Hey, I'm telling you, this is going to affect people.
Don't give it away.
There's
we
some
have a
really
surprise for
great
Stretch.
riders
I
that
know.
are really, really, really short that
doesn't
are going
know
to have
that.
a problem now with no starting blocks. That's a big rule change.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, too. God don't like short people.
This will be number one.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Stretch is so rude to the short man. I have to say. Yeah. Just because
I'm
he's
not
tall.
the guy that changed the rules. It
Just
was
because
the
he's
AMA.
tall. Just because he's tall doesn't mean he has, like better anything.
Everyone's
normal.
short
The
compared to
rules are only 2 songs for Pennywise.
Exactly.
Dude, that is so screwed up, dude. Wow. I'm not even going to go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm staying home.
Zach Osborne's gonna have his
Jason's the
starting
fun
blocks,
police.
too.
Jason always complains about the fun police. Now he's become it.
No.
I kind of see the magic here. So
Two Pennywise songs and Byron's going to be
I
there.
mean,
That's disrespectful.
In all seriousness, do you guys not think that little tiny rule change, which we're making fun of, is a big deal? To me, that's the points thing is a whole nother thing. That's what everybody talked about because that was so discombobulatingly stupid. But the starting block that's a big deal for a lot of riders that use starting blocks.
yeah. Well,
Well, Jason Thomas retired, so okay.
Oh God,
Oh, sorry, Stretch.
Kyle's jumping in.
That's your BFF, I know.
Yeah, he's my BFF now.
At least your new BFF's tall enough to.
He always points this at me like
Kickstarter.
I start this
Here's
stuff.
the-
and Kyle.
Jason's rubbing off on me, so now I'm talking crap.
Kyle doesn't care. He's not an employee of the
Here's-
month
I do what
anymore.
I do what I want, like Stretch says.
Do what I want.
Here's the reality of the starting blocks thing. In all seriousness, all it's going to do is guys are going to start putting lowering links in the bikes, and that way everybody will be pretty much flat-footed at the starting line.
But then you don't have the suspension that a tall guy
no,
does.
they do. They do have the suspension. You have the same amount of travel.
You shorten the shock.
Right, and when it hits the whoop,
Alpine
Yeah.
Stars is going to come out with
What
platforms.
they're gonna no what
they'll shorten the whoops 3
You're gonna
inches.
be wearing Kiss boots
gonna have-
to be driving some Gene
What-
Simmons boots.
What brand or what model Alpine Stars is that? Oh, it's my stilettos.
yeah. I honestly think that all you're going to do is see guys, and they've already been doing this.
Hooker boots.
Exactly.
Combat boots.
Wait, are we going to do hoe fights at the races?
Yeah,
Oh,
what was it?
it's
Cooter
a-
Combat.
I have a feeling
right after Christmas.
that the Cooter Combat Fight League is going to get a lot of friction from
Sponsored exclusively by the MILF Militia.
people. Yeah, and the Burger King home of the Whopper.
And Walmart.
It's not just between your legs anymore. It's now the sponsor.
That's
And Walmart.
that's flame broiled goodness.
Yeah, actually, Kyle kind of threw the reality on the Burger Whopper this week for me, huh?
What'd I do?
Remember you were talking about the weird like dude that they
Oh,
have and like
dude, the Burger, the King, like
King.
their logo.
The King.
That
Yeah.
dude is a creep, bro.
he started
No,
talking
that
about
guy's a weirdo.
creeper and all you know.
I sent you guys that GIF or
Yeah.
whatever, and he's all creeping out from behind the wall,
Yeah, he's like a stalker.
and then he looks back.
Show us on the doll where Uncle Burger King touched you. I mean, it's no big deal.
It's like Moto Man looking at the
and
MILF
when you
Militia.
said, "I want to give you what you want" or whatever, what's their slogan?
No, their
again?
slogan's "Have it your way."
"Have it your way."
Yeah, have it your way.
Yeah, have it your way. That costs extra.
I will say though, I
I think it's really Epstein.
Oh my god!
In
he
all
just-
fairness to Stretch, I'm gonna say that his little flame broiled goodness Whopper line that he used in his little shtick was
Dude.
funny. That was funny.
I was dying yesterday when you
That
played that
was
back because
Hookers.
I unfortunately missed it live, but that was good.
We
dude.
need some hooker fights. I'm just saying. Remember bum fights back in the day when they were a thing, and then,
That's so
and then
messed
they got
up, dude.
kiboshed by the
now
by the PC police.
That-
As
Well,
a
now
matter
we're
of
gonna do
fact,
hooker fights.
as a matter of fact, right here,
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this
Are you gonna,
house.
let's reset your bit, Stretch. We're gonna play that, right?
849. It is Stretch Show. Talk about one of my favorite things in the world
What
right
of
now.
hoes? The hoe fights?
Hoes.
Yeah, this is so good.
I love the hoes.
yeah,
These are real hoes too. These are street walking hoes in
Real
Las
hoes.
Vegas, Nevada.
I'll fight a hoe.
everyone turn
They
your
got
bass
into a
up.
fight.
Turn your bass up.
Apparently,
I have to say, Stretch, good
Lady
good
named
choice of music in this one. By the way.
Mylena
Turn your bass up. in your
Broward,
car.
27 years old. She's out of Little Rock, Arkansas, but she's hoeing right now
He's
in
hoeing.
Vegas on the streets. And, it's a tough world for a hoe. You got to worry about other hoes.
Yeah.
And according to Miss Brower,
Oh, there you go.
who's
we
now
got the
been
hoes
charged
one.
with first-degree kidnapping, attempted murder with a deadly weapon, battery with a deadly weapon, resulting in substantial bodily harm, and second-degree kidnapping.
Hoes be
After
crazy.
police say
They are.
she was involved in a very violent altercation, possibly linked to her work
Possibly,
with another prostitute.
possibly.
Possibly.
So here's what happened. You're at Burger King, because hoes got to eat too. And you know what? And hoes enjoy the delicious flame-broiled taste of a Whopper. I heard that Whopper in the Hoosies too. Oh, the Whopper. Just saying. So here they are.
They've had
All
a
the
few
hoes are out
Whoppers.
getting the Whopper, not from clients, from the Burger King.
Clients.
And in the parking lot, a little skirmish breaks out.
Skirmish.
And
With Whoppers?
Miss
Good term.
Brower involved in that skirmish, at which point
It's a Whopper.
she ran into the bathroom. Now, her story is
a
that
Whopper
they
That's my Whopper.
threatened her with a weapon,
A Whopper
with a
whooping.
knife.
Stole my Whopper.
And she ran into the bathroom, at
Bitch
which
stole my
time
Whopper.
the victims of
Gonna
the
get whopped.
violent crime
whop on you.
followed her into the bathroom.
Open
And
a
other
can
people
of whop
say
ass.
they were in the bathroom arguing, And as they were arguing,
If it was my
Miss
old man,
Brower
I'd
just
say, whoop
whipped
your
out the
ass.
old box cutter.
Box
and
cutter.
just started playing the
man.
slicey slice game on these other two
Slicey
hookers.
slice.
Slicing them up and dicing them up, wouldn't let them leave. By the way, that's kidnapping. When you get into a room and someone's like, I'm getting out of here, and you prevent them from leaving, you have now kidnapped them.
Especially for a
Just
Whopper.
know that. That's
Yeah.
real. That's a real crime. That's a real
Especially with your
charge.
box cutter.
It's like Dahmer.
And
Exactly.
that's what she got the kidnapping charge on. But then when you kidnap them and you whip out the old box cutter and you start going all 9/11 terrorist on them, you start slicing them and dicing them with your box
That's
cutter,
what they used.
now you're in big trouble.
You're in big trouble, mister.
Slash one of the victims in the face and breast. That's their moneymakers right there. She just slashed the moneymakers. Moneymakers right there.
They'll take that into
She left
consideration.
the scene. She was later apprehended, though. So here's the deal. You got busy in a Burger King bathroom, literally like the Hunty Dance says, but with a knife on two other hoes.
Oh my god.
And then you flee the scene. You flee the scene. You're out of here. I'm out of here. Popo's coming. I just cut that biatch up. Where you gonna go? You know where you're gonna go. You're gonna go to Walmart. That's where you're gonna go. Buy some new clothes because there's blood all over your hoeing outfit. I'm gonna go get some new clothes at the Walmart. And that's what she did while she's at the Walmart. They're like, we saw that hoe. She ran down the street and went to Walmart. 5-0 picked her up, charged her with all those crimes. She's looking at life in prison. You can't kidnap people and slice them with a box cutter.
So when did
in
this
Las
probably
Vegas.
happen?
Apparently they frown
Yeah.
upon that.
Last
Even
week
if
in
you are a
Vegas.
Last
whore
week it
doing
probably happened.
nice things for the community, like giving blowjobs for a nice affordable price.
It's tough, you know.
Yeah.
That'll
Now,
happen.
Miss
Low
Mylena,
light
just so
special.
you know, in her statement, she says, "Yeah, I'm a hoe. I was working the streets.
I'm a hope.
There's
Hold
a
on,
chick
I'm a
I
hoe."
share dates with, and she
Share
says I
dates
did not
with.
consider them a wife
I didn't
because
know they
that bitch
called them
can't be
wives.
trusted." That's what she said in the police report.
Yeah.
So the police that the victim of the crime started the altercation outside the Burger King bathroom said
What?
she slapped her and she brandished a knife on her, and she ran inside. And then after she had the knife, she chased her with a taser gun. So when they got inside, she whipped out her box cutter and played the slicey dicey game on the hoe.
Slicey dicey.
Exactly what she said to the popo.
Going down, ho.
Said it was self-defense, 100%. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the jury buys that story. I don't know if I believe her. I do not
Yeah,
know.
I don't believe her.
I'm skeptical on this one.
Never trust a hoe.
I know. If
Yeah.
you can't trust a hoe, who can you trust?
Remember, hey,
One of the hoes is
crazy
telling the
cooters
truth
right
or
there.
Something like that. There's middle ground.
You stick away
Remember,
from
these
those
are all
cooters.
hookers
Yeah.
that were fighting.
You don't want
All
A
hookers.
hooker fight?
Yeah.
That sounds like another show for the 49. There it goes. Friday night hooker fight.
got fired.
I'll take, right now, I'll tell you, as the program director, right now, I'll take Moto Man and Kyle off the air tomorrow for Friday night hooker fights on the Big 49.
I would. Too.
I will put
Thanks,
in an extra
Stretch.
shift and I will do
Thanks for not
play-by-play.
including me on that one.
If I could, hey,
There we
you're
go,
not part.
Miss
You're not part
Mylena.
of their
She's in the corner. She's got
debauchery
her
on Fridays.
sequenced.
They were trying to steal
Yeah,
the moto show.
I paused
Yeah.
it here.
But then you give
Yeah.
Moto his job back, and I'm still fired.
All right, turn the bass down.
Oh yeah, Kyle's out. Kyle replaced by the host.
That's all right. I got a 450. I'm gonna go ride.
they got some serious hoeing to do. So let's finish up Stretch's little bit here.
Yeah.
Mini
we got to
skirt
get some
with no
hosts.
Put the
underwear.
bass back on.
She's wearing platform heels today with a lot of makeup. There's
lot.
a mileage on this hussy. Look at her. She's got miles and miles and miles on her.
Whoa.
Yeah, she got the saggy boobs, but she's working
Oh
it.
Jesus!
Oh, in there right now is Mercedes. Mercedes is talking smack. Oh, Mercedes just slapped her. Now Mylena has pulled her hair and her hair came off. Either that woman just got decapitated or her hair came off. More slap fighting going on now. Oh, and Mylena has whipped out the trusty go-to box cutter. And she is slicing on Mercedes. I would do that all night, every night. We would do Friday night hooker fights.
Before the
Right here at
backhand?
49.
Did that before the backhand.
Under the lights of the Friday night hooker fights.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think that
It's
comes.
gonna happen. Moto Man and Kyle, you guys are fired.
We're fired.
Actually, I need Moto's. He's
See,
not fired.
and then he brings Moto
needs to-
back. I'm still Cam though.
See, that's the thing,
Kyle's
too.
fired.
Kyle comes
Call
in here,
fights.
drinks all the
He's
mangoes
gotta
every
drive
Friday.
around.
How do I
Not
get-
have sex with them, Moto? You can't have sex with
I got
them.
fired on my day off.
Right.
Exactly.
On Friday.
On Friday.
Man,
You get fired on your day
I
off.
don't know. I guess I'll just
Wow.
smoke weed now because I don't have no job or anything
Friday.
to do.
You got replaced by hookers. That's what happened.
There you
By the way, you know that happens.
It's all right,
How
I'm
many
just gonna
times you
watch.
been in a
That
job?
one
Okay.
feature here.
Could be worse on that one.
Yeah, the promotion comes, and the promotion goes to some chick who's just way hotter than you, and you're a big mongoloid dude, and you don't get the promotion. That'll happen.
Stretch, I'm gonna have to say that last week Kyle gets a funny point for
He had the employee of the month.
employee of the month.
Stretch stole my thunder.
For Milk Militia.
For MILF Militia
And Cooter Scooter.
and the Cooter Scooter. This week, I'm going to give the Employee of the Week award to Stretch for some hoeing to do.
Hoe fights.
The hoe fights.
We
Yeah, it was
got
good-
some
good
hoes
base.
in this house.
That's a good base.
Yeah.
That
This radio station's really taking off, dude.
We are piecing advertisers everywhere. What are Burger King's going to buy anytime soon?
I kind of want a Whopper now.
I think we already went down that.
Their
lane.
chicken,
tried.
Their chicken fries are good too.
She once got busy in a Burger King
Oh,
bathroom.
the Humpty Dance. We should be playing the Humpty Dance right now.
She had to go to Walmart for a new hose suit.
She was hoeing.
She got blood all over. She had to go to Walmart.
Yeah, for a new hoe suit.
Yeah, because, dude,
She was
Walmart
hoeing.
sells hose suits.
good affordable clothing at Walmart. And
this
you're like,
the-
my clothes are covered in blood. I need a new hoe fit. So I'm going to
Santa
go in there.
special or what?
Right.
Yeah.
Hoe fit.
Maybe she goes to the children's section and gets the really small ones. So her butt
God.
Have you guys ever seen hookers in the most shocking, like, cultural shock I ever got in my life as a 20, whatever, I was 22, 21, something like
Okay.
that. I moved to New York City. The hookers walked around in New York City in lingerie. Like, they didn't wear clothes. They just wore underwear. They walked around with, like, garter belts, underwear, and bras, and some of them just walked around with no top on whatsoever.
That's like Fremont Street in Vegas, dude.
I had never seen anything like that in my life.
In the words of Stretch, they had some hoeing to do.
Oh, they were definitely doing the hoeing.
So that's where this all came from.
Yes.
Yeah.
This came from his childhood thing
Dude,
again, right?
I
Yeah,
parked
I
my
remember.
car like 10 blocks away because it was New York, and it was like only $200, $300 a month to park where I parked rather than $500 right next to my work.
Okay.
So I'm walking,
Damn.
and I would park every day and walk. And, well, I was a morning show, so I would come in early, and the hose were still out, and they would literally walk up to you and just grab your junk and be like, "Hey, baby, looking for a date?" You're like, "No, I'm trying to go to work. Let go of my penis. I'm trying to go."
They had
Like,
a slow night. They're trying to
Yeah,
make up for it.
They were aggressive.
Some hoeing to do.
That is so good, dude.
See what
That's
happens when
what
there's
Owen
no motocross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no supercross.
It goes to hoeing.
There's no.
Yeah.
There's
This is why we don't get the credentials.
This is why we don't get our credentials, because Stretch has some hoeing to
This
do.
is why I'm waiting
they're
for an
worried-
approval still.
They're
right
worried
now.
we're going to try to have hoe fights in the parking lot. Right? Okay, you guys are coming, but there's no hoe fighting in the parking lot, correct?
No
Oh,
hoe
no.
fighting.
Yeah.
No, we only do that at Burger King, not at A1.
Should I bring a box cutter? I have one for work.
You better. You never know when you need that thing.
You never know.
Those hoes are crazy.
Kyle's wearing his boots now.
For your,
Yeah.
for your money makers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might get you.
For your money makers.